Hello, Sim here. So over the weekend, I tweeted out something along the lines of Nuke Fail! I choked on Noobs! And yes, this is the gameplay I requested. Which one did you want to see out of two? And well, this one got voted for. Oh man. So I'm watching this back sort of like live. I've just checked out a couple of things, but otherwise we're watching this raw. So it's like, I knew I was like 22-2 or something at some point down the line, but it's like, wow, how long did I last before I died, and how far was I off of relentlesses and all of that jazz? It's like, yeah, I choked, man, I choked. But luckily, I choked early on, and look at the, wait for the missed opportunity here, man. Missed opportunity big time. Look, the entire team! But the Sims really stand a chance of surviving that. So he's only got 2 kills at this point. And here we go again. So it was fun. And yes, this is Xbox footage for you guys who are wondering. I did play on the PS4 over the weekend, and I had some good games there too. Playing with some Americans who also do YouTube, yes. Anyway, I had fun on that as well, on hardcore. But, hey, I wasn't playing against noobs like this lobby. Oh man, it was so much fun. Now at this point in time, I didn't realise. Oh, I did die again. Oh damn, man. Wow. Okay, so the streak must start from here. But you got to this sort of point of where you were just playing well. You were playing well, and then one of those medal rewards popped up on the screen. I think it was like Ruthless or something. It's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And you just start choking and panicking and playing differently. Now, if I hadn't spotted it, I would have probably just carried on playing like I had been playing in this particular game. But you'll get to see, well, how Sim plays generally, and then what he does when he chokes. And those of you who are nuclear players, you know what I mean? Those of you who get nukes, and advise Sim on what to do, or, you know, ways of chilling out, I guess, would be the best way of seeing it. But there's times you're just beasting away. And I'm still running, what is it called? I can't remember. Requisitions, that's it. And so it's like, oh, I've got my little barrage, but there's no point, you know, calling it in at this point in time. And unfortunately, it looks like my Elgato got a little bit overloaded. Also, say my laptop did, because I can see a couple of glitches on the recording. So, oh wow. Unfortunately, there's no theatre in this game. But whoa, so yeah, so I had a lot of fun, and it was like, yeah, cool. I'm enjoying this. You can see they're completely oblivious to what the heck I'm doing. You saw I got a merciless there. And it's not the first time I get that in this game. But, that's a little spoiler. But, you know, it's like, yay! For those who say skill-based matchmaking doesn't exist, it's complete nonsense. It absolutely exists. And, yeah, so at this point in time, I'm just having fun, killing them all off and stuff, but making sure that I don't push, because this angle's quite nice to go from this angle, because they can't see you when they jump in from C. So yeah, and obviously I saw somebody around here. He is, and it's like, oh, and there was another one. Just hit fire for the win. This gun, this particular assault rifle, it's the, you know, it's the opening salvo type assault rifle. It's really good assault rifle, and it's good for medium, close, and long range. It's a good all rounder. But yeah, I was like, I don't know when. I don't think we've had the Ruthless medal come up yet. And I hadn't realised, like, there it is, it popped up, and it's like, oh my god, did I just get Ruthless? I don't want to look at the scoreboard. I do not want to look at the scoreboard, you know? And this is just so easy to go and choke it. But you can see we've got map control here at this point in time. We've got B and C, and where's that enemy? Where did he go? I don't know, he might be dead, he might be alive. But it's like, oh my god, ooh, and it's like, oh, I so stayed in. And I think, did I shoot through smoke at this point? I was shooting through fire, hoping I was going to get killed, when it's like, uh-oh, I'm going to be in trouble in a minute. And just thought, I got to get out of there. Got to get out of there, because they know I've been camping my ass off, so to speak, for a good couple of minutes or so. And it's like, no, gotta back out. But it's like, you can see I've decided not to go so aggressive now. And I know it's coming down to the end of the round, and it's like I'm not quite sure where everybody is. And I think if I hadn't realised that I got a Ruthless and I was on a Ruthless streak, I would have just kept playing the way I was playing. It's very easy to do. It's easier said than done, so to speak. But you know, you'll see later on. It's like 21-2, and I don't even think I really glanced at it. It's just like natural habit. It's like, oh, nice, you know, final kill cam. You know, my quack shot calling card there. But it is, and you'll see that unfortunately my streak doesn't last long because my playstyle has gone from aggressive to too passive. I've talked about it in my other video, you know, where I nearly went nuke, where we had some Infinite Warfare gameplay, and where it's like the whole aggressive versus passive, and I wanted to like defend B and stuff, and it's like, oh, I'm just going to call it on there, and hopefully they can go and cap it and stuff. But I got a sneaky feeling I'm about to die. You know, yeah, and it's like, you know, it's like, how far am I off from a Relentless? I haven't been keeping a track, but it's like I'm just being too passive now, and there you go, shotgun got me. But I had a lot of fun in this gameplay. I can't remember whether it's a high 40 bomb or somewhere near 50. I don't know. At this point, it's like, okay, I'm just going to jump on B. I've just died. I've got nothing to lose, but you know, play the objective and all that stuff. And I call in my paratroopers later on. So yeah, it was like, but these guys were so noobish like, but I mucked up. It's frustrating that I mucked up, but hey, I did. I can't remember if I get grenaded on this spot as well. No, but it was close. I'm literally watching this back for the very first time, and it was like, when you panic. You know, I get my merciless in order, not merciless. Yes, merciless. I get my 10 kill streak and that stuff. I can do that fairly easily, but it's keeping that streak going and getting the balance right. And some of these guys are going, are you sure you've never heard of a mini-map? It shows you, and if you're staying in the same corner, it lights you up like anything. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. So I was hoping this to be more exciting gameplay for a nuke, and that was closer to the nuke than I thought I was. Because obviously I glanced at that scoreboard at one point. I was like 22-2, and I went, I'm 22-2. Oh my god, just 3 kills away. You know, it's so easy in the heat of battle to think that you're that close, but you weren't really when you go back and look at it. But you were still, yeah, you were still doing well, still having fun. But it's so frustrating of getting that balance right. And hopefully later on this year I will get a nuke. Although getting a nuke in this particular game, I think, is a lot more challenging. You let me know in the comments whether you think getting a nuclear in this particular game is more challenging than traditional Call of Duties. Because I think it is, but you guys confirm. You know, there's always beasts out there. There's always going to be. I did have fun, but you can see the difference between me just going for it and me getting a bit too nervous and not going for it. And that was a foolish challenge. Well, I say challenge, or trying to take out an enemy from that distance, but knowing that they're probably most likely spawn to the left. There they are, and failing and trying to use the. Yeah, I used that before for cover, you know, so it's like bloodthirsty and all that jazz. But it was like, it was fun. It was a fun game. There we go, died again. But I still think I get another merciless. But there we go. It was a fun game. You know, I had some frustrating games over the weekend, and I had some fun games, and this was one of those fun games that made up for the frustration, shall we say. But you can see, you know, these guys I'm playing against are newbies. No ifs, ands, and buts, you know. I would have been completely dead normally. Completely and utterly dead. See what I mean? His teammate died in front of him and he didn't have a clue. Fury kill! Nice. Nice. So, yeah, I had fun. But I also had some frustration over the weekend. And over the past week, I haven't really been playing Call of Duty that much, but I did tweet out, and anybody who follows me knows that I've been experiencing the disconnect from Activision servers. I'm working on it. I think I know what it is. It is the NetDoomer specific that's causing it. And I'm going through some testing to confirm, because it's a timing issue style bug. It's very erratic and hard to predict. Ooh, Merciless, there you go, see? So, so just letting you guys know that I am working on it. And this is where I got too aggressive, trying to take him out at distance and failed. I'm not quite sure if we experience a little bit of lag in this game, or it's my Elgato just ooping out. Gotta pick my words carefully. So yeah, so I am working on it, letting you know that I am working on it. Yeah, it was at 44 and 8 or something like that. So it was close, but it wasn't that close. But I still had. I'm hoping that the gameplay was at least enjoyable to watch. But this is just to let you know that I am working on the disconnected from Activision servers issue, to try and figure out exactly what it is to give you guys the fix, because Sim is not even immune to this. Until next time, this has been Sim.